Alright, tell me what happened, mate. So we didn't pass our test.
Got like, I think, 2 minors,
Yeah.
and then 1 major
Okay, so
with a roundabout.
not that many mistakes then.
Yeah.
What exactly happened?
So, I think this is the same roundabout. I had 2 faults, which is, I was on the roundabout and I had to go to the 3rd exit,
Third exit, yeah.
and it was in the lights, so I had to basically go in myself in it.
Yeah, I get it.
So the
no
first
control
was a
by traffic
minor, and it was that I just didn't move off it like too quickly.
Okay.
So there was a bus, and he said I could have gone.
Hesitancy then, basically.
Yeah. Then on the same roundabout, I think, when I finally moved in and everything, to switch lanes,
Yeah.
there was a car, and then I think that was a major,
So you cut someone across, basically.
and I think a minor for having the indicator on just after that roundabout.
You forgot to cancel it or it didn't come off? One of the two.
Yeah, because I knew what happened, and I was like, oh no.
Okay. So did you not see the car on the inside lane? What happened? Or you're on the right
I
lane?
didn't see it.
and
I was like, oh, it's clear, okay, it's fine, everything's fine. And then he said, oh, well, watch that car, and I was like, shit.
And then did you see it when he said it?
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, great, it braked. that's not good.
Who broke? He broke.
No, the car behind me broke.
Oh, you
because
saw
I
that
was
happening.
cutting, and I saw that, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
And that was at the beginning as well, like the first big roundabout we went on. And it was still kind of a bit weird because I was like, okay, we have to go to the M3. So I was like, okay, 3rd exit.
Yeah.
And then even though he found me, he still made me do another 3rd exit.
Yeah.
So, and I think that one I was fine.
So they do make you carry on with it, does it?
Yeah.
They don't just terminate it.
But it was like the same thing, like, oh, go to Witten. And I was like, okay, it's probably straight, right? Nope, 3rd exit.
But in terms of the route, so it's like
So if you didn't tell me anything else, I didn't have any other things, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was just
2 minors basically, and 1 major. And unfortunately, that is a test for you. You can make 1 mistake and you fail. What did he say about your driving though? Generally,
He just said that because he said like about the same thing about the roundabout. He just said like, you know, you need to take off a bit quicker and stuff like. But he wasn't really like on it. Like he didn't really care about the rest of the thing. I think.
Okay. Because generally you are quite a good driver, so you know, you made 1 mistake. That was it.
I feel like out of the whole test, I felt like my driving could have been better anyways.
Okay.
Like I was taking off in gear 2 at one point by accident, but I don't think it.
Why though? You're nervous? Or?
No, I like, because you know when you pull up,
Yeah.
for some reason in my head I'm not putting the gears back into 1. But I mean I did that, but I ended up fixing it later anyways.
Yeah.
But he didn't say anything about that, which I was kind of confused.
Maybe because you didn't store, but you made the major.
It didn't store. It literally it went straight off.
Yeah.
It was flat. It wasn't up.
Exactly. Yeah. So I had a struggle. He probably would have said something.
Yeah. I had to overtake like a bus and then a recycling truck, and then apparently that was all fine.
Okay.
I think, but I thought that was so risky.
What maneuver did you get?
I got parallel, and he was gonna give me emergency stop, but he didn't, and then I just ended up getting forward bay parking right there.
Okay, so forward bay at that test center is not counted as a maneuver.
Oh, okay.
So you did power park during the test though?
Parallel park during the test.
Yeah, that'll be a maneuver.
Like 3 or 4 pull-ups. I think when he kept saying pull-up, I was like, okay again, and it was like on the most bendy roads as well sometimes.
Did you do your mirrors and did you do your 6-metric afterwards?
Yeah.
You're slacking with that with me.
I was doing all the checks. It was just that roundabout. I knew when he said that, I knew. I was like, that's so annoying.
Yeah, man. Sorry to hear, man. So you just have to rebook it. I know it's difficult to book a test.
Yeah.
You have to somehow try.
I can't book it straight away, can I? I have to wait.
Yeah, you do have to. You know, you can start looking though. You just want to be able to do the test within the 10 days or a month.
Okay.
But you can start looking for it, book it after the period that you're not allowed to do your test. Yes.
Yeah.
The issue is booking at the same test center is quite difficult because it's packed out, as you know.
I'm so annoyed it was a roundabout as well. Of all things, I felt like I got that down as well. It was like that kind of blue car as well. It was just right there, out of nowhere.
blind spot, or maybe because you, like you said, you're a bit slow to move off, so they caught up with you, the car, isn't it? So it can happen.
Yeah, I was a little bit slow on that.
Yeah, so maybe they caught up, or they sneak through on that outside lane and then caught up.
He was saying that I didn't have to move to the lane anyways, and I was like, yeah. So if I didn't move lane, would it be fine?
You'd be on the right lane, and then you just move back across.
But if there's no car,
yeah, it's still fine. Then you move on the right lane,
I feel like I could just
then you
stay
move
there.
across.
Do I start the indicator on if I'm not moving? If I'm just like waiting for a car?
Yeah, I would, because if you indicate, then the examiner knows you're making the effort to turn back into the left lane.
Oh my god, the show me tell me was so easy as well.
What was it?
They would literally just, what's the head restraint supposed to be at? And I said eye level.
Yeah, okay.
And then the rear mist, I clicked it, I clicked it off.
Yeah.
That was it.
So you didn't get no sat nav then? You got
You didn't give me, yeah, you no sat nav.
independent driving, following road
so that
signs.
you can get either.
Yeah, either, yeah.
Oh.
The chance of sat navs are a lot more higher to get, but they do still make you follow road signs sometimes.
Okay. Yeah, he was like, alright, we're going to do independent driving. He planned initially, he told me at the start, like, oh yeah, we're going to do like an emergency stop or something,
Okay.
I think. And
So did he stop you and say we're gonna do it?
he said it's too dangerous to do it, and I was like, okay, because there was a car behind
There
us.
probably was a car behind you.
It was like right behind us. I was confused when it was the road he chose. It was like I pulled up, right?
Yeah.
It was just I think I don't think that was the reverse park one, but I pulled up, and then the end of the road is like maybe 8 cars length. But he said we're gonna do the emergency stop,
Okay.
and I was like, oh, okay. But then anyways, the car was behind, so he said, okay, we don't need to do it. But I was like, okay, right near that. Okay, I was not expecting that.
Probably just gonna quickly get out of the way, probably. Did you recognize the road that you were driving on?
Yeah, we went from the
generally,
M3, then we went to Witten,
Yeah.
and then it was just like some normal roads. I felt like I could drive so much better on those roads as well. Like I felt like I was kind
It's
of.
your first test, though. It is your first test, though.
Yeah, I just don't know. Like I could have done better. Like.
What was the roads like though? Was it clear? Was there school traffic? Was it early morning?
He said
Or
that
did
they
it clear
were
up?
clear, but there was just
Not for you.
there was
but
oncoming traffic, not like ongoing. So
Oh, then when you were going, was
So
it
I was
empty?
going, there was clear, but
Okay.
like for some roads it was clear, and he said get your speed up. But there were like big cars on the right, and I was like, okay, I don't know why you're telling me to speed up, but I did it anyways. But it was like there's bumps on the road as well. He was telling me to speed up, and I was like, what? I was like, okay, this guy doesn't want us to be slow at all.
What was the examiner like then? You feel
His name was
intimidated?
Vinny.
What was he like
He
then?
was very like this.
Quiet and
Very,
just sitting by yourself here, not looking.
He was alright. He was quiet, but I wasn't really talking anyways.
So I had the same guy yesterday,
He was the same one.
Same examiner.
I think yeah, it makes sense if he was.
and then he did a Hounslow route like around here, so he didn't do any of the roundabouts. So the route that we got today was a lot harder. It looks like, yeah.
Oh my god.
Here's what it is, bro. Unfortunately, sometimes people.
I just can't believe there was only 2 minors, especially on that one roundabout. Like there was no other issues. Somehow there was no other. I felt like there were issues, but there wasn't. I was feeling like, okay, he's gonna tell me like I did this, I did that, and it was just like, oh, this roundabout. It wasn't a pass because of this roundabout, and that's it. It's the same roundabout.
I'll have a look at the dash cam. I'll see how close.
I felt like even on like the second time we went on the roundabout, I
Yeah.
felt like I was late on the indicator, and he would say something about it, but he didn't. And I was like, okay, I think I just managed to make the time.
Yeah.
I felt really late on it, but it was okay apparently. I don't know. I think I felt a bit late on some things, but
Hurts, isn't it, man? Just a one.
it's just because everything else was apparently like fully okay.
Yeah.
And that roundabout, I felt a bit like intimidated by it because there was like traffic on it, like the right side was full of cars.
Okay.
And I missed that one bus, and he said, okay, that's minor. Then I'm going on it, I'm like, okay, that was bad. Okay, I don't think it was a major, but it was definitely a minor. Okay, I took that, I was like, okay. I was going a bit slow, because I was like, okay, you know, don't want to mess this one up. I messed it up anyways. I swear I didn't see that car, man.
But look, when you mentioned it, you said you saw it though, yeah?
When he mentioned it, it was basically like there.
Man.
But when I looked, it wasn't like there at all.
I'll have a look at the dash cam. I'll see Was he in a blind spot, or was it because you were slow and then as you pulled in, maybe the guy caught from the outside?
I forgot about this.
Yeah.
I'm probably like chatting shit right now.
No. It's alright.
It's very like